new company. So new company. Okay, is this the first audit? So if yes, no need to follow professional rules. The auditor can make own decision. Okay, clear? So for a new company, if you are appointed by the board of directors, approved by the board of directors to audit the company, so normally there is for the 18 months. Okay, the period is for 18 months from the new incorporation until the end of the financial year end. So the financial year end allow for the new established company or is 18 months. Okay, so katalah the example the the starting accounting period is 1st January 2021. So it will be last until 30th June, okay, 2022. So that is a period of is allowed. But if let's say the new company want to lay down their first AGM, okay, for the accounting period 1st January 2021 to 31st December 2021, okay, it's okay. But here, okay, in terms of procedure, okay, when you are appointing as a new auditor for a new company, okay, you no need to follow any professional rules because okay, you don't have any auditor previously. So you are a new auditor and you have to decide by your own whether when you accepting the appointment, okay, you don't have any traits. Okay, you have to look at okay, you have to look at okay, whether there is a traits to compliance to traits to compliance on fundamental principle. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, okay, if there is no traits to compliance to fundamental principle, okay, then you can accept. Okay, and then that's why you don't have to follow any professional rules. Okay, but you have to look at to the ACCA Codes of Ethics also, Code of Ethics and Conduct. Okay, settle about that professional rules. Okay. If is this the first audit? Is the answer is no. So does client give permission to contact all auditors? So means that you have to ask also. So this is in the second category. Okay, where the third category, okay, where you are dealing with the okay, company where there is a company where there is a changes in professional appointment. Okay, there is a changes in professional appointment. So when there is a changes pertukaran auditor, so you have involved two parties here. One is current auditor versus the proposed auditor. Okay. You are the proposed auditor. Okay, appoint auditor to be. And what should you do between you and the current auditor or previous auditor? Okay. does the client give permission to contact old auditor? So this is what are the requirements. So means you have, okay, as a proposed auditor, okay, you must communicate to the current auditor, and the proposed auditor also need to know whether the client give permission or not to contact the old auditor. This one. So remember, under the confidentiality, okay, all information about the client is confidential unless you get a permission, okay, from client to disclose the information, okay, for the purpose of professional appointment. Okay, so this is the consent that you have to get from the client. So does client give permission to contact old auditor? So if let's say the client say no, okay, no permission is granted, so prospective auditor should decline the appointment. Okay, prospective auditor should decline the appointment. One.
Is the guy say no because the new auditor is not responsible or what?
Come again. What
Is
mean?
Is the client saying no because the new auditor is not responsible, or they just don't trust the auditor?
Oh no, this is the required. This is the regulation by the SCCA Code of Ethics. Okay, so if let's say, okay, in this situation, okay, if the client does not give permission, okay, to contact the previous auditor. So if let's say now in the changes of katalah the direct example now is PwC, KPMG, Serba Dynamic, okay, change the color, blue, okay, KPMG and EY. So now KPMG resign, right?
Yes.
Okay, as an auditor.
Yes.
EY become the proposed auditor. So now, in order for KPMG resign, so now EY is appointed as a proposed auditor in the company. So EY now accepted to become the external reviewer of the account. So they appointed. So sekarang ni EY dah terima. So means that whether, okay, we don't know whether Serba Dynamic, okay, has granted give permission to EY to get the explanation or any information disclosed from KPMG to EY. So that actually happened before the agreement to or decision to agree with the appointment. Okay, so if once you already agree, so means you already accept the appointment. So this one. So you already make a decision. This one. So sepatutnya, okay, and means if the client does not give permission or whatever, we don't know the reason, and EY should take the risk lah, because they already accept. Okay, so we will see later what is the risk. Here you have the category of low risk and high risk company. So that is the situation. Okay, so in this case, okay, do I answer your question or your statement just now?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so in this case, if let's say the the proposed auditor does not give a permission. So no. So in a normal situation, the proposed auditor should decline the appointment. Okay, in a normal situation. If not, if they accept, so without the consent given, so means that they have to bear for the risk. Okay. So it actually is up to the auditor. Okay. So this is only the guideline given by ACCA. Okay. If let's say the client give permission to contact the auditor, yes. Okay. Write for all information pertinent to the appointment section. So means you have to write lah to E1. Okay. Write to the KPMG. Okay, regarding all the information and pass all the information to E1. Does client give all auditor permission to reply? Does client give all permission to reply? Another case pula. Does client tadi katalah sebagai dinamik, okay, give KPMG permission to reply to EY. Both party must get a permission from the client. Okay, both party, proposed auditor and current auditor. Okay, so if let's say the client does not give the old auditor permission to reply, then the prospective auditor can decline the appointment. Okay, can. So, but if the proposed auditor still accept it, so bear for the risk. Okay. Does the old auditor provide information relevant to new appointment? So if let's say yes, so in this situation, SD give the permission to KPMG to release the information to EY. Okay. Does old auditor provide information relevant to the new appointment? Relevant, If yes, if no, give all auditor due notice, then decide on basis of knowledge obtained otherwise. Okay, give all auditor to KPMG, okay, due notice, okay, notice yang selanjutnya, then decide on basis of knowledge obtained otherwise. Okay, so kalau dia tak bagi the full information that you require as your new appointment, what the information that you should get from the previous auditor, so you can give a due notice, then you do a decision. But if yes, they give all the information, you can accept or reject appointment decision. You can make the analysis, do the analysis. Okay, you analyze the information and then you have to identify any other external factor. Then you make a decision whether you want to accept or to reject the appointment decision. So that is the situation for the changes in professional appointment. Okay, now we look at one by one is the procedure.
Madam, I have a question.
Yes.
You mentioned high risk, low risk, bear the risk. What risk? I mean, what's the context of the risk?
Oh, okay. That one is cover this one later.
Oh, okay.
Kita ada this one. Low risk and high risk.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we will look at one by one. Okay. Do you need a break?
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
10 minutes. Okay, 10-minute break.